Yes, there is a tournament. Yes. Also, hello everybody. Welcome. Oh, I'm against... Okay, I don't know if you can see this on the screen or not, but... Let's do this, actually. This is the bracket, I think. So I'm against a BTD player. Yes, I did post a video of beating the only people who are on for a 3-hour time period. Not my fault. I'm gonna get lag switched by BTD player. Well, yeah, I know he did. I found it very funny. Oh boy, I actually can't wait to get lag switched by BTD player round 1. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stream up in the server, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Who am I against next round? So if I lose, then I'm against. Okay. Okay. I can't believe it's best of 1 for this whole tournament. It's just kind of surprising to me. God. Surely this isn't. Tac Glue Village.
That looks very flammable.
Details? It's a great question. Best of one for every round. I should post the tournament bracket. I'll pin that after I get like a moment of downtime in this game. It's best of one for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. I won't complain, but... Yes. There's a loser's bracket, that's their reasoning for it, so... Oh my god. BTD lag switch. Gosh. Oh, that actually... He's literally just gonna red eco the whole time, I think. Puni Esport made the tournament. They're like a little organization. He has just cocktailed. I do not know why, but... Okay, I'm just gonna turn on Do Not Disturb. I don't know. The bot keeps adding us in the server. Oh, we love the lag. We love the lag. I don't actually know why. Okay, well I really don't know why he just boosted Region Zeros at me. I guess we take those. Surely this defends, right? Yeah, I figured it did. Haven't played this strat in ages, though. god, the lag is insane, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Bro, what is this? Oh my god. Oh, we're back, Guys, we're back. Oh my god, this lag is unbearable, man. Exactly, yes. I'm gonna buy Bloon Crusher on 26. Dude. Oh my god. Can I report this? I'll put a screen share in here. This is very... Oh, this is beautiful. I love this screen. God. No, this isn't eSword. This is BT player. Oh, wait, we're back. Oh, we're back. Oh my god, I can't take this lag, man. It's not even that... It's annoying. It's just that he just insta-bought a marketplace. Oh my god. This isn't as bad as Gossie's lag switch. Actually, I'm not Derp's lag switch. This might be worse, actually. Surely I can send a small rush to force something, like a cocktail or something. Oh my god, I can't. He boosted. Oh my god, what? This is very funny. Yes. This guy's dead as hell. Moab, Regen Rainbows. Embrit? Oh my god, Embrit. I'm gonna send 2 Moabs and just... Surely this kills him, right? No, it's just desync, guys. He defended, trust me. It's just desync, guys. It was not desync. I'm just gonna take a screenshot and then... Well. I know, did you see him win my tournament? This guy lagged the entire time. I'm lost with his lag switch. He might just be better, to be honest.
Definitely a lot of pressure.
Hold on, we're gonna watch this while we.
And it doesn't matter if in the end, like, he is popping them, but it's still just anytime you have that constant pressure, it leaves openings for other attacks to come.
Huge decision right here, by the way. Both players with an opportunity to double plan if they want before round 14, the big cash injection round. Now they're going to take it. In fact, we're going to see a check rush from LMS forcing the reactor from esports. So both players with
I can't wait to
Druid
see how
and
they're
reactor.
gonna say my name. That's my favorite part of this. Waiting to
I,
see.
I tell you what, Pat, I'm really impressed by LMS's greed. I was sure that with Esport playing Starco, that LMS was going to maybe have a boost forced out of him, maybe a Bally forced out.
Okay.
But you see here we're at round 15, and both players have essentially equivalent defense.
Right.
Esport with the farming lead. I think in terms of equivalent eco, when you consider farms and eco just together, I think they're both in about the same position.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's they definitely both have a handle on the.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's a check
that
rush
is
right
the
here.
Rush for sure. Oh my gosh.
With the Starco Recrows, LMS going to try and defend without boost, gets the Bally up, and is going to defend successfully. Great defend right there with Druid Sub Farm. You don't want to boost. The reason you don't want to boost when trying to defend these, Pat, is because, you know, if LMS has to boost, right, then Esport can come back on the re-rush with a really powerful rush and force a lot of defense from LMS and just cripple his farms. For relatively cheap, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild. The spending so much money to upgrade banana farms just need to sell it to like withhold a rush is still a crazy idea to me because you know I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, but it ended up working out in the long run. That was a pretty impressive defense.
Oh yeah, and I mean these guys are playing on pins and needles when they're doing this, Pat. Because I mean you have to sell a farm like a 3-2-0 farm like that in order to defend something, right? You hurt yourself a lot, all right?
Right.
Those farms generate $800 a round, right? Those
camo
3-2-0
balloons coming
farms.
in.
Okay, I think he's getting some. Okay, so LMS is trying to get some leaks there on his other druid.
Right.
That's going to be, I think, his Avatar of Wrath. While all this is happening, by the way, Esport defending a check rush from LMS.
Yeah.
Moab with R-Rod underneath. Now Esport going to boost, leaving him vulnerable for round 19. This is going to be interesting to see whether LMS takes that opportunity because the naturals on round 19 are fairly scary. Round 19 is kind of huge because round 20 you get the huge cash injection round, but right before then you get those camos. Which is just, I mean, you could die to those camos if you ain't careful. Or sorry, not camos, those cerams.
Well, I'm being sent, but that's probably not going to be enough pressure. I don't.
Yeah, that's not enough's going to happen here. Here come the F-Cerams out on LMS's side. This would be the time for Esport to send a pressure rush right here. Not going to take it. A little bit of train happening in this game. These guys had really good farms to start, but
Uh-oh. I'm random mapping against Jake. This can only be bad. Wait, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue, man. Can I update the... Oh. Oops. Yes, I did not forget. Oops. Okay, we're doing Koru. Took way too long to figure that out.
'23, and they realize that they're not going to have enough money here to defend round 26, or at least LMS realizes that he's in kind of a pickle here. So there he goes with the IMF loan. Meanwhile, to try and do a Monkey Wall Street, so he's going to try.
276 with reds. Actually, I misplaced my tech. Oh well. It doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Jake should have layered on me. I don't know why he didn't. There's no prize for winning. It's just like bragging rights, I guess. Actually, I can't even force out upgraded. I'll just optimally eco, I guess. Esport just lost to LMS. This is huge. I'm gonna put the commentary on the background.
We'll have to see where they go from there. We're gonna figure
It's a
out.
great play there from. I just wanted to comment. It was great play there from LMS because I mean we saw the situation there, the farms on round 26, right? I had Esport winning that game on round 26, but I think the key mistake there is that when you play Druid sub farm, right? Again, you're playing on borrowed money for round 28, even if you get up the Spirit of the Forest. And LMS did a great pressure play right there, great choke play right after Esport got the Monkey Wall Street, right? That's when he decided to check on him and say, hey, I know you got your Monkey Wall Street, but you can't just defend round 28 with Spirit of the Forest. You need Superstorm. He tested Esport. Esport wasn't able to respond in time. LMS gets the win. Really great play. Beautiful play right there.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. We got some other matches coming up. I have to do some quick match reporting to get us on the right track, and then we should be ready for watching the next one. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We're going to play a couple of videos for you, and then we'll be right back with some more Bloons Tower Defense. So stick around.
Jake might send me here. Really? I thought he would have, but... Oh. There's like... Hold on. There's like climactic music in the background. Alright, I'll sub my eco there. I should have enough graveyard to defend if he rushes. I'll just boost this. Alright, I guess we're gonna play passive then. Wait. I don't think I needed that, but... Alright, I'll just stop eco. Tournament's already going on, unfortunately. So there's no no new entrants right now. Yeah. I posted the tournament Discord server in the description, so would you want to join the next one? I forgot I have Jericho. I just 1500 right there. He's definitely gonna send me something devious next round, I think. I'll wait till round 19. No, he's not gonna send. Wow. I thought he might. Oh no, okay, I was gonna say yeah. I'll boost there, I think. Shouldn't need to do much to this, if anything at all. Yeah. Okay. So that's good for me. He's gonna Roth. This should do some damage, I think. Yeah. So far I'm winning. So I'm pretty happy. You know, I'm pretty happy. What is this? Yo, what? Yeah, Bacon's a no-show this tournament, I'm pretty sure, so... That's crazy how Esport lost round 1. I figured Gossi wouldn't show up, you know, he's... Him and his British time, you know, he wasn't showing up to this. This projected is pretty interesting, though. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on right now, so. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna look at the, the esport thing. Oh yeah, esports tournaments are very unorganized. Esports tournaments are so bad. Hello, CJ. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh,
She's a little bit on the rusty side right now, just trying to get accustomed to the newer strategies here. Hubu's also been a bit rusty though. So
called Hubu
we'll
Rusty.
get to figure out real quick who's quickly unrusted themselves in this scenario right here. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Hubu is just bad. That's
But this
true.
will be fun. I think both these players are going to be. Well, we might see some conservative play, just depending on it. You know, you get a tournament game like this, you get a best of one scenario. You know, the one thing you want to do is not die early. So
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Yeah.
Classic.
So round one right there, you see the coin start. Yep. And
got a cannon out.
Hubu with bomb. So I'm really questioning bomb with red eco because Hubu's already putting himself in the hole here.
I'm just gonna wait, I guess. So
You know,
guys
when
can
you
watch
bomb
this for a
start,
while.
right, you're supposed to get
Can you guys hear
XX3
it
in
at
time for
least?
round
Actually, I'll
3.
just...
And with this full red eco start that Hubu's doing, he's not going to be able to get that recursive cluster. Sorry, not recursive cluster. Cluster bomb in time for round 3. And this is going to immediately open the opportunity for Lockable to boost yellows on round 3 and just put some hurt on Hubu. Let's see if she takes that opportunity right here. Again, Hubu going to round 2. Actually, you know what? Something else that Hubu can do to correct his mistake here. You see, 1, he's ecoing greens, which is nice, but also 2, he hasn't placed down Jericho yet. Now he has placed down Jericho, and now this is where I think Lockable has to take that rushing opportunity round 3. Here, I think you go for the yellows. I think you boost them, and I think you really cause some hurt here. There she goes with the yellows. No boost yet. Again, Hubu probably needs not even this tick is going to be good enough. There he goes. Hubu instant boost right here because he's not going to get the bomb on this tick. He needs the next tick, next eco tick right here. There you go. Gets the bomb on that eco tick just like I predicted. Now he's up to 003 bomb, and that'll defend quite nicely until round 5. He'll upgrade that to 103 bomb, and then it'll be good afterwards. I also want to comment here, Lockable taking the anti-Sol tack spot, having that tack. You see how it's so close to the entrance right there?
Right. Yeah.
Now the key difference that it's going to make is it's going to make these rounds really short,
Right.
which is kind of a big deal, because Hubu is already playing on. Well, actually, I guess in most cases with Bomb Sub Farm, you'd be playing on borrowed time because you don't get a lot of eco early on playing Bomb Sub Farm. But Hubu actually got pretty good eco early on. He'll be able to stay competitive in farms. My main concern right now is just Hubu is short 1 boost, so he's got 2 monkey boosts. Good cocktail there from Lockable, trying to delay the 2-3-0 attack as much as possible.
Right.
Now she does get that 2-3-0 attack by. And you'll see, I mean, these rounds are going by quick. Really quick right here, just at the snap of my fingers. And it's going to have a huge impact on the farms that these guys do. I think if you want a chance at a plant, you have to white eco to have that chance. So you see that white eco. Well, you can't really see it because the stream quality is it's deteriorating pretty badly.
Actually, it seems to have stopped almost. Okay, there we go. It's back up.
Those are some interesting
try
looking
switching
Bloons.
over.
There we go.
And that's
Okay.
looking
All right. But yeah, again, I think you white eco right here. There you go. Get the plan up. My concern here for Hubu with that black eco, right? He is going to take that eco lead, but he's not going to get that plant until probably about end of round 8. It's going to kind of depend. I think if he gets it mid round 8, he'll be fine. But if he gets it end of round 8, he could be subject to a little bit more harassment. Lockable has another rushing opportunity on round 9, and that opportunity is going to be regrow zebras. What Hubu can do to defend that, if necessary, get a second bomb up. He just needs frag bombs, in my opinion, just to stave off that pressure. But here we go, round 9, first pressure opportunity. This is also pressure opportunity for Hubu, because Lockable only has tack on the board right now. And look at how aggressive Lockable is being right here. Gets those regrow
Hubu
zebras,
did not need
forces
to.
a boost from
Well,
Hubu.
it might be decent.
Really great play right there. All while playing with skinny defense herself. Lockable just got this. She only has this 1-1-0 mortar. Now upgrading it to Bernie stuff. Just really skinny defense though for round 11. I'm a little nervous about Lockable's side of the screen.
Right.
Hubu right now with a lot of mental load. He's got to build that second bomb up because he's scared of those regrow zebras. Doesn't have access to boost. And now the rush from Hubu. Right here. Purple's underneath.
Oh my gosh.
Lockable needs a key cocktail deployment or not. She got the mortar up in time.
Yeah, the mortar really
and
saved the
defend
day there.
without boosting.
Right. Those boosts.
I did
is
miss
good.
a cocktail placement there from Lockable earlier, so my apologies there. By the way, so she did use cocktail. This has been all Lockable so far in terms of pressure. I mean, Hubu tried to come back and force some. Open up. He hasn't been able to open up a rushing opportunity here yet. Now here comes regrows to Rams, but with 2x203 bombs, this shouldn't be a big problem for Hubu.
Right.
I think he's going to try and greet this here without buying any more defense, because round 14 just came around. You see here, Hubu took the farming lead while all of that was happening. I think this is the first big play that Hubu has made in this entire game, because he's been in kind of a bad situation, just been pressured so much, right?
Right.
Down on lives, right? It's down on boosts. He's still down to just 1 boost, but with that farming lead, that does give him some leverage. And Bomb Sub Farm has some tools for later in this game. Bomb Sub Farm has tools for round 26, but Tack Mortar Farm does not have the same tools. That's a very expensive DDT defense. So I think as this game goes on, Lockable's going to get more pressure, desperate here to get these rushes through that kill Hubu. There you see one of those desperation rushes. It had some cerams underneath, but Hubu able to defend without boosting. Great play, great hold from Hubu.
Right. Definitely, for sure. What I think is wild is just how different the strategies and even tower selection is just from this match and last match. Like, you take the same map.
This is quite the match.
I think people, obviously there's imbalances and whatnot, but I think the fact that you can try so many different strategies with such different towers on the same map is something that's pretty admirable in terms of game design, because these are both completely different strategies.
That's all. Yeah. Well, to be fair, he hasn't played this
completely
game
different strategies,
enough.
and completely different from what we.
I don't like how Hubu's playing though. I think
Yeah, those
Hubu's
Bloons
playing
coming.
very.
You think that's
Esport and
gonna be an
LMS.
issue?
Now again, more pressure from Lockable. Gonna send the true Moabs here. Oh man, Hubu needs to defend without boost because he only has 1 boost left. Oh, the camo purple is forcing the camo submerge. See how Hubu has that sub unsubmerged? The reason that he's doing that is he wants to get some more Moab damage right there. Again, trying his best to greed defend, but also trying to do this without exhausting his last boost of the game.
Right.
Round 18 coming around. Now Hubu comes back with the pressure. It's an F Moab. Really send anything underneath.
The ceramic
No, and I
balloon's
think
getting
he'll be
pretty
okay,
far.
but...
Oh, we got a boost
purple's
going now.
underneath. Lockable gonna
Oh
boost.
my
She
gosh.
should be able to defend.
Wow.
Maelstrom did need that Maelstrom. Not a great play from Lockable. She needed to defend that without Maelstrom because now Hubu. Well, actually, Lockable still has the farm lead, but that was not ideal right there.
Right.
Lockable coming back. Here comes the F Moab.
Oh no.
Two of them, in fact. Look at this.
Please boost this, Hubu. Hubu's not going to defend this unless
Bloon
he
impact
boosts.
right here. I think he needs to get the Bloon impact
Assassin,
to
really?
defend this. Moab Assassin coming out. Needs the Bloon impact. Needs it on this tick too. Oh, this is
The
going to be
sub
tough
is
right
still
here. 'Cause the tick's
submerged,
not
too.
going to come around until just now. Huge pressure play right here.
Wait.
Gets the Bloon impact in time, but
Oh
Hubu
my
had
gosh.
to sell everything for it.
The stalling is helping so
The
much.
Bloon's getting very addicted. Hubu going to
Wow.
try and hold. Will it hold? Yes, it does hold. Gets
Not
the
one
2
balloon
times
I did
getting
not
damage.
like that defend. Hubu
Just
did
in
not
time for
defend
round
that well.
20. Plus, what was that, a marketplace for good measure? Wow, you saw how close that was, right, Pat?
Yeah. No, I I definitely saw how close that was.
A BFB is
now
crazy.
we got the big bad boy coming down too.
Yeah. And then this is where I start to become concerned for Hubu, because under a normal circumstance where he's not drained, right, he has plenty of options for round 26 and plenty of options for round 28. But with the farms that Hubu has right now, I think the concern here is that
Actually,
he
because
could
Hubu
very
didn't get
well
round
not
1
live
Jericho.
Right.
through
Wait,
a
he's
big
gonna.
enough round
He actually has
26
to
through
defend
round
this.
28
This is
sequence.
very bad.
Now, Bomb has a
Another sub
secret
coming
tool
out,
for defending those desperation final rushes. Oh, and speaking of rush,
though. Oh shoot.
more stuff underneath.
Oh
Okay,
my
he
gosh.
used his last
Lockable
boost,
started
but
with the FBFB to test the waters, and
This
now
is
it's got
very-
5 regular BFBs and a ZOMG underneath. Hubo responding with 2 FOABs to check on Lockable Tiger. Lockable getting 2 overdrives, but this is going to be trouble here for Lockable. She doesn't have the A-Bat. She might have to Gwen 10 this, and there she goes. She does Gwen 10. That's going to leave a problem, though, for this FBFB. Again, no A-Bat
Oh
on
my
Lockable's
gosh.
side, but meanwhile, Hubo was in trouble in the zone.
Those cannons are stressing.
That's about 1 million Moabs on his side right there. Needs those 2 balloon impacts to come in clutch.
Hold on,
Big
wait.
boost from Lockable to try
No,
and
wait,
kill
Hubo.
Hubo
Still a
right
bit
here.
weak.
No, Hubu's
Now
defending.
Lockable sends everything. 2 more regular BFBs. Hubu
Whoa.
first strikes the
I think
ZUMG,
they
taking
both
that out of
defend
the
this.
equation. Can he
Yeah.
deliver the crushing blow to these 2 BFBs and win the game right here? If he pops, then Lockable's going to have nothing for round 26. 4 Bally's on the screen, annihilating the Moabs one by one by one.
Oh man. Oh, and then of
Lockable
course
sends
we've got some
everything to Hubu.
retaliation.
And she's going to get nothing in response. And there's the more retaliation. FBFB on Lockable's side.
I don't know. Are they equipped to handle that right now?
I don't know if she's got the tools for this. You got to remember, round 26 coming up soon, and in order for Lockable to have a chance, she needs to have Bloonson on the screen, and she's a far ways away from Bloonson. Even if she defends this, I don't see how she defends round 26. I mean, even worse, I think
Oh,
Gwen 10's
man.
got to come out here. Yeah, there you go. She
Yeah.
Gwen 10.
Yeah, and it didn't
Oh,
matter
and
at the
still
end of the day.
losing.
Yeah.
Just barely enough got through. That is wild.
That was a wild play right there.
Hello, Tuss.
Yeah, definitely some close calls for both of
Also,
them.
hello,
I think
welcome.
really it was just about holding out that last rush before it was like, okay, now's my time to retaliate, because it became pretty clear that one side was much more equipped to handle the blimps than the other side, because with the concussion damage, at the end of the day, tack shooters, they're not necessarily known for shredding out blimps instantly like the cannons are, but
I
and,
mean,
of
they
course-
deal good Moab damage, but the problem with the tax is that they struggle with cleanup, and plus you can potentially I guess if you're good enough, right, you put an R rod underneath the Moab, for instance, or the BFP, right,
right.
and you can turn a greed defend into a really tough situation for your opponent. So one thing I was kind of surprised about there, no ABATs on Lockable side. She was doing just fine, I think, overall, just defending stuff. But again, traditional tack mortar farm play, you normally get an ABAT up just to kind of help with that defend of those Moabs right there. But I mean, it shows Hubu still has his stuff, and I that's some great play there from Hubu.
Definitely. For sure. Yeah. To those who are asking who's commentating with Red Laser, it is I, Pat, someone who knows very little about the competitive meta, but it's okay. That's why I've got some great commentators joining us today. And of course, we should have another commentator joining at some point. For the meantime, I'm mostly here managing the brackets and whatnot, and basically saying "wow" anytime I hear something really cool. So, judging what you've seen from the match so far, maybe if you've seen the bracket, who do you think is in the best position right now in terms of just who they're up against and perhaps what seeding gods have chosen?
Man, this is kind of hard for me, but I know looking at the bracket right now, I think the most, I mean, my one player to look out
I have
for
no clue.
over the course of this tournament would be Bulliter.
Oh, he said my name.
So
He said my name. Oh
I
my
like
god.
his chances the best out of anyone.
Oh
in
my
here.
god.
I assume that he actually joined and is playing games, right?
I don't know if Belater joined. I didn't.
What the
I
freak?
haven't
No,
seen
he's
them.
seen live streaming, so yeah, he's here. He's here. I like Bulliter's chances the best here.
Oh, oh, hold on a
So.
second. Is Bolater Azili?
No. Oh my god.
No, no.
Oh
He's
my god. It's
playing
over.
the Bulliter. Look at BTE B2 muted.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
I have won 2 games. Please let me win. Please move me up.
Okay.
go.
Cool. Yeah. There's definitely. I was not expecting so many top players to show up today. When the intention of creating this, it was
Let me
with the
in.
intention that anyone in the public can join, and of course anyone in the public could join. But it's
Right.
very pleasing to see the
God.
very skilled players who have had interest in this.
Oh yeah, you pop up a tourney. These top players. They go after it
They
like
show
kids
up.
going after candy.
They
candy
show up.
bucket.
Just reporting some matches here. I don't really want to
Okay.
send everyone to the series of videos so soon. But if anyone in chat wants to talk about their day, you're more than welcome to while I get some stuff set up for the next round. I appreciate everyone showing up who has. Of course, it's always nice when a new community is as welcoming as Bloons has been to our tournament.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. I can't wait until we get to later on when we start to thin out the crowd a little bit. Also, can't wait for
Move me up.
when Spoon Oil.
God,
around, 'cause I
move
think
me
he's-
up. Please, move me. Please. I won round 1 and round
Oh,
2.
we may have lost our commentator for a bit. It's okay.
I'm still here, dude.
Oh, nope, not yet. Never mind. You just cut out for a second, but that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Please. Let me in, please. Let me in.
And
What match is next on the slate, by the way?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. So the Hubu won the last match, correct? I'm not mistaken that.
Yep.
Okay,
That's right.
Cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch You're Here versus Hubu. So we just got another Hubu
All right.
match coming up here.
Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I love that. I love that. I remember Hubu's legendary run during the first Spoon Oil Cup. He made it all the way to the finals, right? And he was going toe to toe with who did he go toe to toe with?
Derp, what's
Oh
up?
yeah, he went toe to toe with Roscoe. He played. He had a really good tournament run. Unfortunately, lost Game 5 in that finals because of some bozo Dartling NG farm play. But he was still doing pretty good though, and 'cause I know Hubu's played a lot of matches, right? I think Hubu's biggest strength, I think surprisingly, you might be shocked to hear this, Pat.
Right.
I would argue Hubu's biggest strength, in terms of game knowledge, would probably be with Mortar, because I remember back when he was playing this game a ton, right? He was pioneering like boat mortar farm. I know he played quite a bit of Mortar before Tac Mortar Farm became prevalent.
I'm up against
Right,
LMS next. Oh wait, he's updating right now. Never
He had
mind.
a Discord server completely dedicated. Like Mortar.
Right.
Learning Mortar.
Which is
All right,
pretty wild.
and this is before the you might be surprised, but there was a time where Mortar did not have follow mouse targeting. You had to manually target the mortars every time. So you had to like tap click on each one. It was very very frustrating, and it definitely made Mortar not as effective
Hello, Gene.
as
Welcome back.
how it currently is right now. Even after its nerfs, it's a good tower right now.
Right. Well, speaking of good towers, our players are picking their towers right now, as we've got a non-English match watching, which is kind of neat. I won't know how to commentate.
think,
I won't be able to read anything. No, but
I don't really. I wish it was in like Japanese, because that's the language I know a little bit more of.
Of course.
But yeah, so you got Hubu on the right, and we got you're here on the left.
Right. And this is interesting.
And
so
once again,
how do you feel
and a lot
about
of
that
Oasis
hero
matches.
choice? I understand it's a
So
common
Sentai
one,
recently
but-
got a Pierce nerf, but people are still making like Sentai NG Super Farm is still a viable
Bacon's
Sentai
playing in
strat.
Spanish. It's
So
not
I like
Bacon.
the choice
This is
of
your
Sentai here. I think playing Sentai here is actually still very, very scary, because there was a tournament here prior to the Pierce nerf on Sentai that was played a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago, where what happened is that I think it was Bacon actually who pioneered NG Super Farm with Sentai here, and I mean he just played a really killer NG Super Farm. It was hard to pressure.
Right.
I mean, here we're going to see probably a matchup that, in my opinion, if this is played optimally, every top player should be paying attention to. Sentai NG Super Farm versus Oben Druid Sub Farm. These are two strategies which I think people have been theorizing that, hey, this is the best strategy to go on this map. No, it's this one. We're going to see just exactly how that goes. So I think the key here for you're here in order to get this win, make sure you get some good greed early on, get some good farms, and parlay that into an overclocked Monkey Wall Street about mid round 23, and you can kind of start to pull away in the farm game and make the win just more reachable, more in sight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So no Jericho's on screen, by the way, so this is going to be kind of your standard Bloons run through.
Yeah.
And I just want to, and I point this out because I want to go back to, no funny business. I want to go back to season 12, back when Jericho was released, because when Jericho was released back then in season 12, he was a very powerful hero. We ran a tournament called the Cozy Cup back when Jericho was just released. He was like 650. His steals had less cooldown. The Camo Bloons came in on like round 6 instead of round 8. He was a force to be reckoned with. So it was very hard to not play Jericho. But nowadays, nowadays with the Jericho nerfs, it's more feasible to play the more defensive heroes, right? Just because one of the fundamental issues that Jericho has, right, is that he doesn't offer very good defensive power. Boost coming Hubu's way. He's down to 23 lives here. This is huge. Hubu needs to try and greet this without buying the 203 Druid. He's got the 202 Druid right now. Doesn't want to get that upgrade, but his Brambles is already depleted. Hubu should be able to defend just fine, but wow, he's already playing on the Razor Edge
Plasma
here,
Fan
and it's
Club.
only round 6.
My hero.
Yeah, it is wild.
I feel a little nervous here, honestly. Yeah, because I mean, he's got open Brambles, and one of the things I'm nervous about is whether or not you're here can force the 203 upgrade. I think even if you're here can do it, I think he might decline and just focus on trying to take that farming lead. So you see how he's got that space white eco being sent Hubu's side?
Right.
Then the reason for that, getting that banana plantation, right? And again, you get roughly 240 ecos worth of income power with that farm in the mid game here. So realistically, your here is really sitting on probably about 780 to 800 equivalent eco right now.
Right.
Which is actually not half bad.
Sure.
So, all right. Now some pressure coming out. Zebras. Will Hubu decide to regrow these zebras? Hubu also needs to manage his own defense however, and remember, you know, he's got to get at least 203 Druid up.
Oh,
203
a little bit of leak over here.
Druid, and be ready to buy the triple guns on his submarine in case of that rush.
Right.
Now he might try and coax this out, might try and bait this out, because NG Super Farm, normally you play this very passive. You know, you don't normally play NG Super Farm very aggressively. So I think, you know, like that last game when it was LMS versus Esport, I got nervous for LMS when he didn't have his essential defense up. Here for Hubu, I'm much less concerned. All right. Now a little bit of poking. You saw those camo leads. Very unusual send at the high level, but Bacon just trying to poke at Hubu, force that decamo sub, because at 14 lives, if Hubu leaks one of those camo leads, it is game over.
Right, and that's the thing is it applies a little bit of
LMS is
sweat. You know,
sending
it takes some reaction. If you get a
blue with
camo lead, you have to
Bloons.
quickly adjust and then quickly done. So it does take some mental fortitude away
I
from
don't
other
know
things that
why,
you have
but
to do
he
as
is.
well.
So
Yeah.
What?
And you know,
is
there's,
the-
I mean, I think the
Actually-
key play. Oh, here we go. Here's a rush Hubu's way. Great play from Hubu right here. He's going to defend this without boost. Well, he boosted there. That's nice because You're Here has the option to come back, and
Right.
this is going to be interesting whether You're Here takes this option to re-rush. Oh, a boost coming
These
on
are some
You're Here's side.
interesting
This
boost
is also
choices.
a really bad play. I don't understand that. That's. Oh, here we go. Here's the Sarams.
Oh, this is the boost
Kubo
right
was
here.
ready for this, however.
Yeah.
Already with 2 valleys, he needs a third to defend. He needs the third one.
Oh my gosh, the whole
Purple's
path is
underneath.
paved with balloons.
Can You're Here get the win? Yes, it's gonna power through. It will power through.
alright, you're here just winning this
Oh,
one.
You're Here
man.
with the win.
And despite Hubu taking the victory last time, just that huge chunk of life that was taken away at the beginning ended up proving to be very vulnerable for Hubu, I think. But definitely,
I disagree fundamentally with Hubu boosting. Now I think if he gets Reactor, he probably defends that. That was, yeah. But yeah, I think also this was a great play from You're Here, and the reason why that was such a great play from You're Here is that normally, again, NG Super Farm, you normally play passive, you take it to round 30, and you rush, right? But what I like about that is that You're Here was flexible enough to recognize the circumstance, realize that Hubu was down without boost, right? Realize that Druid Sub Farm's gonna have a tough time defending all those Sarams, and he just went for it, just unloaded on him. When you get that many Rams on screen, you need at least 3 valleys to have a chance, and he didn't have enough valleys. So,
yeah.
I give You're Here credit. Great
Absolutely.
rush.
Well, and Hubu definitely played some good defenses there for sure. But just at the end of the day, yeah, You're Here just played super well. We're gonna cut over to some videos real quick, and when we get back, we'll actually have a new caster on call as well. I think you guys will have fun with that. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back with some more Bloons really soon here.
think he needs one more ballistic for this. Nah, he's fine, he's fine. He needed to boost that, really. It's kind of crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
we
they're
are back, but we're back with a new caster.
Hello!
And
It's everyone's favorite spoon oil!
there you go, Spoon Oil. We got Spoon Oil, and of course we've got. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Red laser.
Just call me
Red,
Laser. I'm Red
Laser
Laser.
Beam,
Oh, he
right.
failed your
Here's the
release
problem.
twice in a row.
Discord stream
Yeah.
mode takes
just
away everyone's
verbals.
names, so I can't like read it.
All good, man.
Oh,
All good.
yeah, that's right.
We all
That's
call
right.
them either red laser beam.
There you go.
Alright, I'm very excited to be casting this tournament. I want to see the players, I want to see the gameplay. And I'm looking for some high level play, especially from players like Bowlater, from players like Bacon, even his sub-in, players like Esport. These people have very, very high ranked finishes, and I think we're going to see some incredibly high level play. What do you say?
We need to see some screen sharing right now, though. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some. I'm really excited to see some high quality gameplay.
No way he goes
And
for.
You know, he scored kind of.
thing. No way.
He kind of screwed himself there on in that game against LMS. He was playing very good. Had the
Yeah,
farm lead.
it happens.
Screwed up the good defense.
What really happened there, I
He's
was
actually
watching,
going for
even
that,
if I wasn't
too.
casting, is he actually didn't buy reactor, and that would made the change. Because what was happening is the DDTs got decamoed later, and because of that, Spirit of the Forest only had half DPS. So that's why he was so confident in his defense. He
Go
was
for
like,
wall
I've
streak,
run
really.
this defense 100 times. It's supposed to work. But he forgot that key ingredient, the early decamo. And
Okay,
just
so
because
he's
of that,
currently streaming on Twitch right now.
Yeah, super strong too.
We don't have a
that's-
stream on Discord.
yeah, we need a Discord stream.
So they, yeah, I didn't realize they had already started their match, so I'm just gonna pull in the Discord.
Alright, no problem.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, excellent signal.
I'm excited to see who wins, because I think the winner of this tournament is definitely going to have some clout.
That's good to know. Winner of a Puni Sports tournament gets some clout. I'm all.
Oh,
for
I
it.
sold his life buff.
Absolutely. Like the winner of every tournament always gets wins.
That's good.
I think the major, you are technically one of our majors. I would.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, we need a bigger
wow.
bracket though. Next time around, if we get a bigger bracket.
I was not anticipating the level of interest in joining, but I'm very glad for it, and I'll definitely look into that next time.
Oh, no problem. Alrighty, looks like we're getting set up on Jake's.
Right. Of course.
Jake's game versus AK. Now this is gonna be an interesting one, I think.
I know Jake's and Torius are playing a pretty mean boat out ninja.
I feel like honestly, this game is almost completely going to come down to map selection. I think there are a lot of maps where Jake punches way above his weight class. Like I'd say normally Jake's a very good player, but on maps like Dino Graveyard, on maps like Sands of Time, he feels super duper unrushable. He's just a brick
kind of
wall to play into. He can go incredibly late. He has very clean money gen. And the opponent just doesn't have any good answers to him taking them around 37 and then executing them in the close part.
Right.
So I think that's what the biggest divergence in the path we're going to see initially is what map they land on.
Right.
Well, now loading in. Now on the other hand, AK, I would say, is around equally skilled as Jake. So long as he can kind of grab on, so long as he
Really
doesn't
just
get taken
wall
too
streeted
late,
that, really?
where Jake
I
specializes,
guess it
or he
won't
gets a
matter that
shorter
much.
map, I think he has as good a chance as any to take this from Jake, for sure.
I think 2 BADs here.
Okay, they decided a gentleman agreement to.
Are there gentlemen from that? Toru. Oh, now that's an interesting map.
Yep.
Because he doesn't have
Toru,
life
gold
buffed,
standard,
AOW.
pack farm wizard. You don't have many other options in terms of what kind of defensive towers you're picking. Some people opt for mortar, but I've seen mortar screw over players many times. I think they're both going to play it safe. They're both gonna go wizard.
Would you guys
I want to see
generally
a good game.
say that this is a more difficult map in the higher levels, or?
It's interesting because since this map's meta has basically been the same since the game came out,
Right.
it's been iterated upon over and over and over. So
Interesting.
almost everyone runs the exact same strategy and plays it at an extremely high level on this map. You're going to see players floating cash perfectly for upgrades, timing their rushes very accurately, and overall we're going to see interesting games. Jake going for the special tax spot. That tax spot
Special
is
tax spot.
very precise.
Good game tax spot right there.
They both went for it actually.
I-
Although notice AKA didn't go for pack upgrades and instead opted for an early Quincy start. That will lose them a tiny bit of eco in the early game, but it should be negligible. Jake, on the other hand, loses a couple lives for going for late Quincy.
Oh, actually, never mind. That's attack there. So both the players with equivalent defense here starting inside. Now, big question
Yep.
here: are we going to see the green eco?
Oh,
Yes,
green
we're
eco
gonna see
coming
green
out from
eco.
AKA. So that's early. That's going to be both early pressure and it's going to help you save money for that first farm. The thing I realized though is that even if you green eco
Wait.
here, you get farm and eco tick
No,
earlier,
it was
yes,
so
but you don't actually get
close,
farm a banana
man.
earlier. So you place down the farm earlier, but it doesn't make any money. Jake places down his farm later, and then they both get banana at the same time. So
Oh,
personally,
actually, look-
I've never been a fan of it.
Wow.
Yeah, that green eco is going to be all for naught here. They're going to see AK getting his first farm down. Jake's going to get his first farm down. I want to watch
Yeah,
the
there it
banana
is.
farms here because I want to see whether these guys make $40 or $80 off this farm. That's going to be kind of key right here.
Absolutely.
I think this is.
Although
these
I
are
will
gonna be-
say, with the
on.
round change, he might be able to get an extra banana out here. Look. Okay. He's
Literally
got a small
one
farm lead, but
second
he's paid
off,
a
that's
big price
crazy.
in terms of eco, and on top of that, he is behind on defense.
Hmm.
So what we're gonna see is right as round 5 starts clocking in, he's gonna have to buy more. Because right now, probably both of them are floating around the same amount of cash,
Right.
but the difference is Jake has more eco. So as the game goes on, he's just gonna have more money. He's gonna buy these upgrades much safer.
Right. He can get his plant a little earlier.
Yep, he gets
Which would
that
be kinda huge in
short-term
the
farm
farm race.
lead, but it's not going to help him much. Because these early rounds eco are what your entire game's defense is predicated upon.
How do you guys feel
Right.
about that Quincy boost?
So
Absolutely
that's
necessary right there.
basically
You got to
that's-
read that
oh,
by.
whoa,
Oh, Jake's in a little
whoa.
bit of trouble. Leaks
Jake
down to below
fumbled.
100 lives.
he was going for the greed last minute buy, but he accidentally bought one too many whites, forcing a big leak from his side. It should be okay though. Quincy's very good at cleaning up, and he doesn't intend on leaking any. But if we see a late maelstrom from Jake, those early lives lost are going to cost him the game. Now you mentioned the Quincy boost on round 5. Basically what you're going to see both players do is the advantage of Quincy is you don't have to buy your blade shooter for whites like you
Right.
normally would with most compositions. They'll Quincy boost, delay an entire eco boost, and then they'll buy their blade shooter. What that does is it lets them get an extra farm upgrade before finishing. Always a nice
Spoon,
little
I want to call
optimization.
attention to the difference in eco strategies from these guys. AK is sending spaced whites while Jake is sending spaced blacks.
Oh.
Which move do you like better here?
Honestly, round 7, and since Jake already has the eco lead, I love Jake's play of just, he just continues to snowball it. Because if you saw, they both got
yeah.
exactly the same eco tick. So what that
So
ends
Jake's in
up
the lead.
being, yeah, AKA just has less money. Less money, less eco, same farms. Is not
Wow.
pretty. You cross-path the
That's
plantation
huge.
first, but that's a very small difference.
That difference comes out to precisely $160, by the way.
On
The
top
one
of
thing
that-
AK can play off of right now is the lives lead. Sorry, Spoon, go on.
Yep. On top of that, since Jake has more eco, the longer this game goes, the bigger his lead's going to get, just naturally. Jake he currently has the lead, which means that AK is the one who's going to have to start making plays, going to have to start creating opportunities. We're both seeing pressuring out the Quincy 3 ability with regrow zebras, pretty standard. Notice they both go for shimmer, selling into the necro.
Necro.
He's early
Jake gonna
boosting
boost
his
to be safe.
necro to get a nice graveyard going. Honestly, I don't like this because usually they don't
First
have to
rushing
pressure
opportunity
it.
from
Oh,
Jake right here.
Oh shoot!
AK
oh my
doesn't have
gosh.
Quincy. He's got a Maelstrom.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
that
You didn't
was-
even need the mail there.
I'm
Wow.
not sure if he
that
actually
was
needed the Maelstrom there.
interesting. That was questionable from Jake because now neither of them got farms. Oh wait,
Coming
Holy
back
smokes.
again.
He's coming back to the well, but Quincy is just and he gets a maelstrom off.
And
No
AK had the
chance.
Maelstrom money anyways, but he did waste a little bit of money right there. Jake trying to get him in that trap.
I hate this place.
Beautiful
Oh
play
my
from AK.
gosh.
AK single-handedly
no.
putting the game back in his favor. Now and all out.
Oh, and
Who's
now we
gonna
got a
win the
boost.
game? It's going to be AK.
Oh,
AK's going to win the
Quincy
game.
can't do that by himself.
What an incredible play.
Yeah,
AK turns the game
insane.
around.
Oh my god, AK played that perfect. I mean, he just saw the rushes, he turtled up, and he figured Jake's just going
Nice
straight
one.
for the throat. And as we said, AK
Very
went
nice
lower
one, very
eco,
nice
which
one.
means he's going to have more money earlier, and Jake's going to have more money later. So in those early rounds, Jake committed to a rush that he simply couldn't run. On top of that, since AK had extra money, he could maelstrom all day long.
You know what I think the key was there, Spoon? I think the key was when Jake went for that first rush, right? He sold the farm, and I didn't even realize that. So,
Yeah,
even though he got the farm sell from AK, the reality is, right, both players are without farms, but Jake is also without the money that he exhausted on that rush. Right?
Exactly, like you're saying, both players sell farms, but now AK can sell his Maelstrom, get a bunch of that money back, while Jake is left footing the bill. He's got nothing. So Jake figured the only way I can win is to overcommit and try to kill him either through a Maelstrom or until he runs out of Maelstrom money. And unfortunately, AK just managed his money properly, so neither of those happened.
Right. Get your here in here, Pat. Get your here quickly.
Okay. Are they starting right now?
I think so. No. Oh yeah, there we go. This
All right.
is winners finals right here. So whoever
Let's take
wins
a look.
this goes into the grand final. Is that game's in Chinese?
Let me
And
see.
I know it's Chinese and not Japanese because you see that button. You see how the button there on the left has those symbols, right?
Yep.
Yeah. In Japanese, it would just say Kyanseru, and then the button on the right would say Junbi.
Not just an
no.
expert in balloons, but also an expert in language, I see. We're pulling in the pros today.
Well, Red Laser has a PhD in math. Like a real ass master's
No
degree.
kidding. Glad you're putting
Yeah.
it to good use here in balloons. After all, the mathematical...
Alright, I'm gonna focus up for this game. Surely he doesn't go TFW, right? I'm assuming he would go Quincy too. Oh yeah, okay. He would probably go Jericho over Quincy.
Nothing gets past my phone.
I have no clue why the hell he would balloon boost that. It was a very bad balloon boost. He's gonna button press yellows at, not yellows, whites at me. Yeah.
This won't do.
I have no clue if button press does anything, but I'm not gonna do it.
Pretty nice.
Because he's just wasting money button pressing.
Your money or your life. Excellent.
Round 8 playing is crazy, by the way. God. Is he gonna button press? I don't think I need to do anything if he... Nah, fuck it, I'll just boost.
An escape.
Surely he won't all out me around 11, right? It's a very esport thing to do.
Saddle. Money or your life.
Perfect.
Come on.
I'll just force my... Yeah, okay. Good. I'll just keep my eco lead then.
Excellent.
I have a feeling Esport's about to send me a monster rush. I'll just boost this. wait. I'm good. Wait.
Come. Your money or your life. That did nicely. Stand and deliver. That did nicely. Here comes our next mark. Very nice for me to get away. Stand and deliver. Let me see.
Nah. Probably should keep this up though.
Here comes our next mark.
Yeah, bomb blitz. I'll take it.
Very nice.
See, he sent a bunch of DDTs, but I don't think I'm winning this, to be honest. Because I need to send and defend. So unless he chokes hard to the bads, then yeah. I don't think I can defend this, to be honest. Hold on, wait. There's a very slight chance that I can just defend this. Hold on. I need what? One more incomes? Yeah. Wait, oh my god, wait, hold on, I'm actually defending this. I somehow defended. Hold on. Wait. No! Oh my god, I almost defended that too. Nah, unlucky. Unlucky. I just had to buy that thing quicker than I would have defended, I think. Oh well. I'm gonna ask if I can commentate the last game.
Live Pat.
We're live now. We're live now. We're back.
Oh.
We got the match starting
Alright,
up
I'm
pretty
gonna
soon here.
hold on, I'm gonna post
I'm
this.
just
Alright.
finishing typing in the names, and then you guys will be able to see it.
Perfect.
I'm about to post this link
Well,
into here. Anyone who's watching right
number
now,
2 player in the
join
world
their stream.
versus the number 2
I'm gonna
finisher
head off for
in
now.
Spoon Oil Cup 1.
I might
High
stream
stakes
later
match
tonight,
right
I'm not
here,
gonna lie.
and whoever
I'm
wins
kinda
gets
bored,
a chance at
so.
LMS.
Now, Hubu has an old running joke when it comes to tournament play.
I couldn't win,
That
but
he has
I
what's
tried,
called
you know.
Hubu Magic. And the reason we say Hubu Magic is because even as an underdog pick, Hubu has a very good chance of beating just about anything. We saw him beating acclaimed farm players, Glen M, Secret OP, with their own strategies. We saw him out late gaming Druid